Happy Tuesday. It's been a couple days, I think, since I did one of these lives. So today I felt it was appropriate to touch base on what everybody seems to be looking for in one way or another. Hello, Mr. Johnny. Hi, Sammy. Um, I struggle with this topic. Okay. Hi, Darlene. Um, I see people all the time, and I will admit that I have been guilty of taking certain approaches with certain things. And a couple of recent posts from a variety of people actually have impacted me pretty greatly, along with some of the things that have been said to me personally. Hi, Nicole. So, people post all the time, okay, that they're struggling, they're trying to find ways to lose weight, that they're stuck, that they can't get motivated, that they basically are just unhappy with their body. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm in a position where I'm actually happy with my body, because the reality is I still struggle. Um, but I get really upset when people are constantly thinking they can't do it if they can't afford some product, or they can't afford the gym, or all these things that, yes, are out there, okay? And this is probably going to sound insane coming from somebody who, yes, offers nutrition supplements. But I will tell you, if you've ever gotten on the phone with me and you've told me that your main goal is to lose weight, I've probably told you to take the emphasis off of that. Um, I don't offer a weight loss product, because I will say it over and over again. If there was a magic freaking pill or something out there, we would all have the body that is our ideal of what we want, right? So that idea has to go away. Um, Now I have told people that, when you just start feeling good, everything else follows. So whether it's you're struggling with energy, or you're struggling with the mood or the motivation, or some of these other things, headaches and discomforts that are holding you back, like, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different conversation. Um, but I think people forget that fat loss comes down to your nutrition. So for those people who are out there who are trying to figure out how to become healthier, whether it's in the form of fat loss, weight loss, however you want to look at it. I like to call it fat loss, not weight loss, because there's a lot of things out there that can cause you to drop weight rapidly, but you might be losing muscle and fat simultaneously, which you don't really want to do. I mean, I don't want to. Um, but I wish people would take the thought process of, I can't afford to be healthier. So this is not about my product, okay? I'm not asking anybody who's watching this to reach out to me to buy my product. This has nothing to do with that. This is legit. I am concerned at the mindset of people thinking they can't afford to be healthier. One of my criminal justice instructors, my favorite point that he ever made was, you have feet, go move. It does not cost you anything to go for a walk. Okay, that is a step, that is movement, that is something towards your goals. You don't need a product, you don't need something special. You could technically do it barefoot, but most of us own shoes. They may not be our perfect shoes and something, but it does not cost you anything to go put one foot in front of the other, okay? It also doesn't cost you anything extra, unless literally all that's in your house is these items, but it doesn't cost you anything extra to make a choice not to eat the stuff we know makes us fat. Okay? That part is not rocket science. Now, there is a method behind the nutrition side of things, and if you're trying to experience fat loss, and there is a way to do it and to amp that up, but I mean, eating boxed food eating breads every day, eating pastas every day, eating nothing of nutritional value and nutrient dense foods, and figuring out that side of things. Like, let's get real. We know that stuff will make us hold weight, gain weight, not lose weight, whatever, right? Like, so to say you can't afford to be healthier makes me sad because I see posts all the time. Okay. And I said, I'm guilty of this. I've seen people say, hey, I'm looking for help with XYZ. And I'm like, hi, I got something for you. And I've really, really tried to work hard to change that mentality, unless, like, I know what you're struggling with because I've gone through that. I didn't start taking a product for weight loss because I know the reality is, yes, has this helped me and made it easier for me because of my health challenges and my struggles? Fine, that's me. I don't know what your struggle is, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, you need my product. No, you need to change your mindset and the focus that you can't afford to be healthy. Something just fell. It scared me. I was like, what's in my room? So for those of you that are struggling and that are posting, there's so many people out there and resources and freaking Google. Like, if you don't know what macros are, there's different things to help you learn that. There are apps to help you learn that. If you're not willing to track your food, even for a few days, just to see where you're at with your nutrition, to see how you can improve, like, that's on you. Those are your excuses. If you are struggling mentally to get everything right, just know that when you start doing it, it really helps you out mentally. So when I'm on track with my goals, mentally I feel better. So to use the excuse that I'm depressed, I'm down, my anxiety, my this, and yes, all last week I was talking about my social anxiety of not wanting to get out of the house and not wanting to get back into the gym. And here I am, I just completed my 10th workout since last week on Monday because I'm like, I know mentally I need to do that. And now I feel strong mentally. But I would say all weekend long, there was somebody else posting that they can't lose weight. They're never going to. They can't afford to be healthy. They can't buy XYZ. They can't go to the gym. You can walk out your door and put one foot in front of the other. And even if you just went around the damn block and you came back, is that more than I'm doing right now sitting on my ass? Yeah, it is. You can eat meat and eat something else other than something out of a box. You can make those choices, and it's not actually much more expensive to eat healthy. I would say I actually save money when I'm eating better because I'm not binge eating, I'm not overeating, I'm cooking for my goals, and I can cook extra so that way I don't have to cook all the time. I cook in 3-day increments when I do it because then I don't have to worry about it. So the excuses need to go as far as the people who are saying they can't afford to be healthy. You don't need a product. I need my product because of my health challenges and my goals. Okay. I need that. Can it help a lot of people? Fine. But that is not your option, to buy some product and to have to pay for a gym membership and to have to pay for a trainer. I do those things because that's where my goals fit in. I do those things because that's where my accountability fits in. And I do those things because it's what I need. So anybody who's looking for help on the nutrition side and isn't looking for a product, reach out to somebody. It doesn't have to be me. I'm not a professional, but I know what I know. I know that what I did worked, and I know how to guide you towards some information. And if I can't help you, God, I have so many resources. I mean, my sister is a personal trainer. I've got a personal trainer. I've got people all over the map that are in my life who can help you. But you have to ask, and you have to stop making excuses. And if your excuses are bigger than your goals, the problem is going to remain on your shoulders, and you're going to keep struggling, and you're going to keep feeling bad about yourself, and you're never going to go after what you want. And the biggest thing is stop trying to do it quickly. If you do it quickly, you're not focused on fat loss, you might be losing muscle, you might be ending up with loose skin, you might be ending up with all these things, you might end up gaining it back right away. There's a way to do it where it's healthy and it's sustainable. I just took 9 months off from the gym with the exception of a handful of times, you guys. 9 months. And I, for the most part, maintained. That was with no fitness. And I remind people all the time, because the biggest comment I hate, and I get it all the time, and it actually upsets me, is people will be like, oh yeah, but you're smaller than me. Or yeah, but I'll never be your size. That's fine if that's not your goal. I'm still not even at my goals. I still look in the mirror and I still see 200-pound Jen. Okay. I'm not like, yay, look at me. When I share pictures, it's because that's holding myself accountable. I worked damn hard to get where I am, and I still have so much work to do to get where my goals are and where I see my health. I have to work for it. It's not freaking handed to me. None of this just fell off because I take a freaking product. Like, that's not how this works. And if anybody looks back at my journey, my first year on a product, I didn't lose any weight. I was eating McDoubles every day. I was eating Mexican food twice a week. I don't even know. I was probably eating worse than I can even like fathom at this point. And then I got serious and I stopped the damn excuses and I focused on nutrition. And for 6 months, I didn't work out, but I lost 39 pounds and over 34 inches. Like, I focused because fat loss and abs are made in the kitchen and muscles are made in the gym. You guys, there is a difference. But there are tools and resources out there to help you when you're ready. So, if you're struggling, instead of taking to Facebook and saying, I'm never going to lose this weight, be like, hey, who has tips and advice to help me get to my goals to being healthier? You're going to get bombarded with products. You're going to get bombarded with services. It is a direct sales age. And again, guilty. I have done it, but it's only because I believe in what I offer. But I also know you have to put in the work. End of story. You have to put into the work and you can't make the excuses, and you have to be serious about what you want and just go for it. So you can afford to be healthy. You can afford to feel better about yourself, and you can afford to work on your mindset, because that's where it's going to start. And I will say it over and over and over and over. When you just feel good, everything else follows. So whatever it's going to take to get you to feeling good up here so that everything else can follow, just go freaking do it. Happy Tuesday. Shit, is it Tuesday? It's still Tuesday, right? Okay, I'm going to go eat some food because I can do that. Somebody made the comment that they don't want to have to use Thrive and not be able to eat whenever and whatever they want. We're not a diet plan, guys. Not a diet plan. Anyways, have the best day ever. I'm going to go kick some more ass. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. Bye, guys.